currently 4:40 something in the morning. Um, that's what, maybe 2 hours into the rest. So I was like, she's coming on here like that. And it is. Let me get some makeup on my head. One second. Was starting to get a little cold, but the messages are. They got pressure on them. Also, someone felt to utilize the moon to do something. Also, I'm getting a green or a dark color Pontiac. Do they still make Pontiacs? I ain't seen a Pontiac, but whoever this is, this person got either like a dark green, blue, black, or some type of color, but it's a dark color Pontiac with tinted windows, okay? Somebody's driving around in a Pontiac with dark tinted windows. But it's like, it low-key gave me the vibe of, it's either an alternate lifestyle or somebody don't know what they wife do. Like whenever they're gone, okay? Because it's like, it's really giving somebody don't know what a wife do when they gone, because it's giving like, I'm seeing like a church. Because how I got woke up, because I was like, where did this shit come from out of the blue? But something was also telling me somebody could have been playing with like pictures or dolls and putting it like with certain bugs, ants. Oh, because if you take a doll and you put it, either you gotta have their underwear, you gotta have a picture or a piece of their clothing or something like that, and you put it on a little sewed up doll or whatever, with people either with their hair, pads and stuff like that, that allow you to know like whatever body part that they got of you is something that they took and utilized as part of like a doll or something like that. And somebody was literally getting the idea where they found some ant piles somewhere, and wherever they sending it at, it's like, or somebody could have like did a coffin one. Somebody could have did a coffin one, most likely, because how I was laying and stuff like that, it made more sense than somebody talking shit. Because it's like, how the fuck they not supposed to be getting through this? And it's not gonna work. I told you, it's just gonna amplify it. But whoever this is, it's like a particular church. I don't know if this person's like Lutheran, Protestant, Orthodox, excuse me, ooh, confirmation, Mormon or Amish or some shit like that. Because it was like two little kids, and one of the, like these two little girls or something, or these two little kids like to play either like on a Switch or something. They playing some type of game, either it's on a Game Boy or a tablet or something like that. Because it's like, us, there's something with the zombie. It's supposed to be my turn. But it's like somebody could have been supposed to go to go get a checkup or something, because it's getting where somebody was like, hey, where's your wife, bud? It's like, because I'm also seeing where I'm sitting, like how I could see it, I see clear as day. I don't know if this is somebody got a little snow bunny on the side. It's like a black dude that could be having a snow bunny, or somebody husband was like, well shit, you better go get one of them black guys to help you do that, because you know I can't reach that far to help you start dilating or some shit like that. Or it's just like somebody been trying to keep quiet the fact that they're pregnant from a black guy. So somebody could be telling somebody else that, you know, it's a baby with them, but it's like really somebody got, if they're not black, they're something. Somebody got that little snow bunny. If they ain't on snow bunny, they Hispanic or something like that. But somebody gonna find out soon, because it was like somebody keep talking about their, and how I seen it was either they were 2 centimeters dilated, And it was like, oh, well, what's the other things that you need to know when it's time for them to come out? Because somebody keep asking all the questions about, how the laboring and stuff like that go. Because it's like somebody was acting like, well, yeah, I've been here before, but it's not like I got to be like somebody didn't ever make it to this part of like when it comes to like a pregnancy or something like that. And whatever part of the pregnancy is like going into like the labor and delivery and all this other stuff. But whoever it is, it's a black guy though. Somebody could have convinced somebody else. I'm hearing, well, I can make Loverboy think otherwise because our nationality runs in a variety of ways or some shit like that. And somebody may be feeling like they get away because it's like I see something about a church in a hospital. Okay, unless these two is working together, and then they got somebody that is watching somebody from a car with tinted windows from like a river, a lake, or a creek. But it's like, however you can see, it's like, say, if somebody's sitting by the trees, you would literally have to look because it's like somebody wouldn't know that those people are looking straight at them and you looking straight at them type shit. But it's like a tinted window type vehicle. But I seen a Pontiac clear as day. I also seen somebody in a suit that was trying to, hurry up and get into a building as well. But then it's like the woman stuck out like a fucking sore thumb. But I was like, is this, but it's like, black men, when they get a white girl, they be like, oh, it's my snow bunny. But this is not like that, because I don't know if this girl could be some other, they could either be white, they could be Arabic, they could be Hispanic or whatever, but somebody about to fucking find out, because it's something about this person is to keep coming back home and saying, well, I'm 2 centimeters dilated, I'm ready for this damn baby to come out or whatever the fuck case may be. And somebody was like, well, I'm gonna go to church and I'm gonna come back or something like that. But somebody had this idea like they was gonna go walk around or whatever, but it's like whoever somebody brought into the house, they're not of the same nationality of whatever this female was. Shit. And whatever race this female is, it's definitely somebody who could be like somebody was way darker than me. Like they darker than me. Not they like it was like 2 other dudes. It's like in that car, that Pontiac car, it was like 2 to 3 people in this car. But whoever is with this woman, she doing the do with them. But it's just like meeting this person, like this person be meeting this person at a hospital while somebody be at the church. And then when they at the church, this is like somebody trying to make sure people are at the different locations whenever she's meeting like with whoever she's supposed to be meeting with, like who she got home with, who she got these kids with, because it seemed like somebody got like little girls or something like that. But whatever this is, it's some black dudes right now hunting out at a creek, lake, or a river across the street from some type of bench where somebody could literally, when they come out, you could see if you ain't paying attention, you not knowing, somebody's literally looking at you type shit. But it's like a deep green, dark blue, black or something. It's a deep dark color with tinted windows. But I also seen a Pontiac for sure. Somebody, if you got somebody in a Pontiac, for sure, somebody you gonna end up coming outside and getting the surprise of your goddamn life. Somebody fit to come to a surprise. Somebody soon fit to get a surprise of the lifetime. Because somebody keep convincing they spouse like, oh, it's nothing like that bad. And it's something like that. Because it's like, this is going to be one of those shits. Especially when it's like, it's just certain shit you just don't do. And this is like inviting somebody into the bedroom, but the other partner don't know that they're still fucking with this person without them and their consent. And they gonna see why. Okay, I shouldn't have did that shit. But it's one of those, you gonna have to bite it because you're married to that motherfucker type shit. But it's like they married, but this person is like, it's gonna fuck up somebody's operation. Something about somebody being pregnant or something like that fit to fuck up a whole operation. A whole operation. Because I'm hearing now that song, somebody named Sade, or that song by Sade, Smooth Operator. Because it's like, what the fuck this is? Because how I seen it, it's like somebody keep trying to fuck with somebody. Like it's a one particular female gathering a bunch of fucking men to fuck with another fucking female, right? But pastors, people in the congregation, hospitals. Then it's like people that could do like lawn service and shit like that. People work at car places. This is like somebody like, yeah, I can get this done. But it's like, if somebody tells you to leave it alone, why would you do that? Also, clearly, I could see somebody made a coffin of somebody, put a picture in there, trying to get use a glass to get ants in it and put it in there to like crawl around to see, how certain things bite through things if you put sweet and shit on there. So someone's like to play with this shit. And this is like, oh, well, they ain't gonna know that we're doing this, and ain't nobody gonna know that I'm doing that. Somebody doing some shit like that. Someone's name could be Matthew or Matt. Somebody's name could be Jacqueline or Jacques. I'm here. I want a piece of that pie. You said I can get what I can get out of this, so shit, I don't give a fuck. Just long as you can get that black guy to do what it is. Damn, somebody said, as long as you can get them black guys to do what the fuck it is that we need to get done, I don't give a shit. Somebody's name is Carrie. Karen, or a motherfucker trying to be a Karen or some shit. Somebody is like literally, whether you knew it or not, somebody was fucking with an undercover fed female at that point. Somebody's an undercover female fed. But I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna figure out who it is, though. They got too deep into this bullshit. It's definitely two kids. If she ain't got two little girls, it's a boy and a girl, but somebody could be like either conceived something 2 to 5 months along. Whoever it is that they keeping beside them or trying to keep in check, they ain't the daddy of this child. Because whoever it is, when it's time for the child to get ready to be born, the real daddy, this person is gonna have them with them, and I'm seeing them, they're gonna end up getting caught fucking outside trying to help her get this damn baby out. Child. Also, it could be like a white female with a kid from a Spanish motherfucker, and thinking that, just because they pale and shit like that motherfucking kid is there. It ain't there. Ain't nothing there. It's going to be some crazy shit. Somebody for the June 15th, somebody could have been like overdue or some shit like that. Whatever this is. It's definitely an older couple. Somebody could have been married between 15 and 60 years right now. It's some type of secret that they trying to keep covered up for one of their family members or relatives. It's given a race thing. And whatever this race situation is, somebody trying to keep this shit under wraps, like barbed wire type under wraps type shit. Like, I refuse for anybody to know this shit. Because it's like if somebody knew about this shit, whatever it is somebody's going to be doing, it's going to defeat the whole fucking purpose. Because I'm getting somebody looking at them like, now, if you supposed to be one, it's like, it's given like, say if it's a motherfucker that's a KKK member type shit, but unbeknownst to the rest of the crew, nobody knew that this person had about 4 or 5 fucking grandbabies or something like that, or they got 4 or 5 kids of their own that is half black. This is really giving some shit like that. Or say that this would be a motherfucker in the Spanish community, because Spanish people do be like this, whether motherfuckers want to admit it or not. It'll be the white-skinned motherfucker. You'll catch more, actually, I take that back. You'll catch more of the dark-skinned Hispanic motherfuckers being more racist than the white-skinned people. I swear to God, I sit there, I've been a witness to it. It's like, how you dark than a motherfucking be having the audacity to try to be, oh, I don't want nothing black. Bitch, most of the time, y'all kids come out more cuter than the motherfuckers trying to be white. Them kids be coming out with them big-ass Jimmy Neutron motherfucking heads, ears looking like motherfucking elves and shit. And somebody like, sure, you wrong as fuck for talking about kids. Listen, I'm grateful and I praise the Lord for thanking all my motherfucking children coming out so fucking beautiful. But goddamn, it be some motherfuckers that be having the audacity for me. And it be dark-skinned ass motherfucking Hispanic motherfuckers. And it be way more than the fucking white-skinned motherfuckers that be racist. It be way fucking more. And then you get some black motherfuckers too. Yeah, I'm finna eat everybody up. Black motherfuckers, Dark skinned motherfuckers. Oh, girl, you should have got you a light skin because you know your kids come out. That's a motherfucking lie because shit, the darker the flesh, the more the motherfucking roots. But 10 times out of 10, when you dark skinned and you start fucking with a light skinned nigga, them kids' head come out way motherfucking nappier than anything. Unless he's just fucking lucky to be a motherfucking mulatto. If not a fucking mulatto, he better be motherfucking Indian. And some of these bitches, they mamas, because I remember Regina talking about, oh, they got some good hair. Bitch, you don't know the difference between good hair and nappy ass motherfucking hair, okay? That it's some shit like that. It's literally shit like that. This is also something where somebody tried to hide the fact that somebody did actually have a kid. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to keep some shit under wraps. I swear for God. I swear for God. They could be work at a hospital or something. A hospital or the church. Somebody's trying to keep this shit. But as you see, I hit every fucking race. So ain't no fucking race untouched. I mean, it's rare that you see Arabics mixed with other races. And if they do, you know, it can get a little sketchy 10 times out of 10. You know, the men will still go to their mosque or whatever. But you won't really see much of the women around like that. Like, they'll try to keep the kids around just for the culture type shit. But, you know, Arabic motherfuckers and shit like that. It just depends on this. Somebody is a police and a political person. Somebody is a police officer and political. They do organ harvesting. Somebody could have something with the thyroid. Somebody could do OS, so somebody could be part of the sheriff's police department. Somebody is Hispanic. Hispania, yes. Baba. What country say called Baba? Father Baba. Baba. That's Arabic. Somebody's first name, first, middle, or last starts with a P. Somebody's name could be Renee, Byron, or Baron. Somebody could be from California. Somebody's name could be Rhonda or Rhodes. Caesar. Vina, Rabdallah, Arseny. Why the fuck am I getting Arabic names? Thor, so somebody could be like Irish, Dublin, or some shit like that, European or something. I don't know why I want to say Kaktala. That's Russian. So somebody could be Russian. Uzbekistan. What's going on, child? What's going on? Now, I ain't the craziest in the world, but shit, motherfucker Russians be a little bit freaky too. So it could be something like that too. I ain't too fond or know too much about Timbuktu, but if you ask me, they are part of the caste system too. Know that. This is a race thing. This is a colorist thing. Let's put it that way. It's colorist. Somebody's like, how the fuck? Bitch, who the fuck? You'll be okay. Somebody kid could play like the violin. Somebody could be a smoker. A pastor that still smokes cigarettes. What kind of shit? Oh, this would be a motherfucker that they smoke when they at home at the crib, but you know, they'll vape every now and then whenever they know people ain't around. This is like a motherfucker that gotta wear a nicotine patch doing their sermons. This motherfucker wear a nicotine patch doing sermons. Come in, if they always smelling like they got on hand sanitizer and they constantly gotta clean their hands, just know they're a cigarette smoker, okay? I don't give a fuck how much they try to cover that shit. Somebody is a cigarette smoker. If they always chewing motherfucking gum, or always got a peppermint or a candy in their mouth, and they always got to make sure their hands is clean, trust and believe they smoke cigarettes a lot. Somebody could have been around, because I'm seeing a female that's always like, yeah, let me go get some cream from my hand, hold on. Or they always with a candy or a piece of gum in their mouth. They smoke cigarettes whenever they know people ain't around or when they, at home. But they wear a nicotine patch, especially if they're, say they at church from 7 to like 12, 1 o'clock. They'll have a nicotine patch. And then as soon as they leave, people are like, damn, we see them 1 second and they gone so fast. Bitch, they trying to hurry up and get home. They need that cigarette fix. Fuck you mean? Most of the time, shit, they still be drinking lean, drinking alcohol and shit. I need my hooch, or I need me a thing of whiskey or scotch. Most of the time, if they ain't black or nothing like that, they like to drink whiskey or scotch. Now you go over here to your black other motherfuckers, the mothers of colors, Presidente Brugal. If they have other races, you know what I'm saying, they from Rico, they gonna have that 1800, okay? The black motherfuckers, of course, you know what I'm saying, if it ain't Guinness and if it ain't Brandy, E&J, or, well, they too bougie now, so either you gonna have Jameson, or you having Jack Daniels, or you Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? I swear for God, if they pastors or ministers, that's what the fuck they drinking. I mean, Mother Russia, it's vodka. It's gonna be vodka all day, every day. Okay, maybe them motherfuckers take that whole fucking bottle to the head and still be walking like they sober around this bitch. How, I don't know. I still remember that girl from when we stayed in Shadows Creek Apartments. Our folks was killing a fucking bottle. I was like, how they do that and they still walking straight? But it was amusing to me. But yeah, these are motherfuckers that smoking, but they do the arts. Somebody don't want somebody to know that they do the arts. But this is also someone feeling like as if they're waiting for somebody to go to sleep. But when they go to sleep, someone is it processing yet that peekaboo, I see you. Excuse me. This is also, if this is a female too, she like to get inmates that she know been locked up for a little bit, or if they was part of the psych ward, because if they go in psych ward and seclusion shit, they ain't bust one in a long time. Whoever the fuck this was, it was like, this is like somebody that did some shit they ain't had no motherfucking business, but shit, she needed it, and she needed that to help her go ahead and help with her the goddamn cervix or whatever. And then it's like she brought another lover over, didn't know that this one, even because when you get some of these motherfuckers out of prison, they catching shit all day long. Ain't nobody giving them shots or nothing, because shit, they all in there together. Because they be feeling like prisoners ain't fucking humane. They don't treat the motherfuckers humane when they on the inside. So most of the time, they either try to treat them right before they leave, but most of the time they don't. This is how somebody gonna know how somebody keep giving something to people. And they keep trying to blame other people to do that. And they know it. Like, this is how somebody, if investigators is looking into something and certain STDs is not being reported, and you noticing that, hey, I noticed that this person is over here on this side of town. I know they was locked up in this county. I know that if you can spot about 10 to 20 people that you know for a fucking fact was already locked up or was due to do like longer bids than just 1 to 3 years, and they out here in these fucking streets, 10 times out of 10, they was carriers or some shit, and whatever the carrier was, they didn't treat the shit before they put their asses out here on the street to sick them on certain people who they've been trying to get fucking money from. And reason being, how you gonna know, it's gonna be certain people, well, some of them ain't gonna go get health checkups. The others, we gonna get some fucking health checkups. And when they go get these health checkups, it's gonna be the same thing. Like, okay, well, who's your partner? I noticed that they wouldn't, if they're not asking you about who's your partner of who you sleeping with, and they're not taking their name and information, and you do have something, just know that these are the people that's working in that group. Because it's like when I went to Kissimmee's Planned Parenthood, it was like, girl, you got to stop sleeping with this person. But I was sitting there trying my hardest, so I was like, Street, don't say it. Because I was like, well, that's cool, because I was so fucking close to him. Why you didn't ask about his name? Why you didn't ask for his telephone number? Because if I did have something, you have to treat the same way. Even though if you got to treat me, you got to give him the treatment as well. That's how I knew that something was going up ever since last year, because I was like, well, I'm going to go again just to check. And with them not saying nothing, I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to go to the VA. The VA has to fucking report it. Regardless of who you sleeping with, it could be a civilian or not. They have to fucking report that. Me noticing, I was like, okay, there go 2 strikes for the Planned Parenthood, so I know what's up with y'all. Me going to the VA and the doctors, even that Dr. Hayes McGibbons or whatever the fuck her name is, I was like, how stupid are y'all going to keep playing with this fucking game? Because I'm getting more intrigued because it's like you acting like this is my first rodeo. Shit, this ain't the first STD that anybody would have fucking catch in their goddamn life. But that when you catch it, you gonna fucking know what it is that they're supposed to do, and you know the procedure. I know the procedure. Once if you get infected, whether it's chlamydia, gonorrhea, whatever, they're supposed to ask you who's your partner. And when they ask you who's your partner is, they have to take that information down, even though they can't say who you are. They still have to call them in so they can get treated. Me recognizing that they ain't do this shit allowed me to know that this shit was a little bit, excuse me, elaborate than what I had expected. Now that what I'm accustomed to is a little bit elaborate than what I expected. So I was just like, so they not asking about who the partner is. So just if they treat me, I would want to make sure that the person who I got it from get treated right. And them not sitting there trying to call the person allow me to know you involved with this person and this crime is way bigger. So I was just like, well, let me see, because I want to at least have a fucking heart. Because I could show mercy. I have no problem showing mercy. But I said, oh, nobody want to say nothing. So as long as they want to keep playing, I said, I play right along with you. Shit, stupid is as stupid does. The stupid, stupid games get stupid ass motherfucking prizes. But the real prize in the end, the greatest thing that they can ever fucking do is sit there and be quiet. Because, see, the war is won. As soon as nobody said shit, as soon as nobody gave the information to the person, that's when you know you won a whole fucking lawsuit without them realizing that it's a lawsuit, whether I went to file for it or it's going to be filed on my behalf. I remember having this discussion way back in 2012. I had a conversation about this in 2012 with a person before. And you want to know what was crazy to believe where it came from? A doctor. A doctor told me that his damn self. He said, if ever you have a problem and the doctors are not calling you in and they're not telling you anything and they don't ever tell you, about giving you treatment and you get something, especially if you're pregnant and stuff like that. Yeah, you got a good big lawsuit. Most of the time, all it takes requires is for the state to go ahead and pull up them records. And they realize that you keep catching something and you mentioning that you did something with a person and they don't say nothing. Just consider that you already won your lawsuit. You ain't got to do too much. I was like, oh, really? I said, appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that. He said, if ever you run into that and they never fucking call you, you catch something and they don't give you treatment on time when you are infected with something. He said, God forbid that you ever catch that HIV stuff. He said, shit, that's the whole hospital and any doctor involved in it. He said, they're no longer going to ever practice again. I said, oh, really? He's like, yeah. He said, they won't ever practice again. That's not only endangerment to your health, that's endangerment to a fetus. And not to mention that if that's, they gave it to you and then hopefully you're smart enough that you don't mess with other people, that whoever the person is that's infected and they don't go catch that person, guess what? You got an even bigger lawsuit because that person will have to go to prison. Those people that could have been treated, and if you go to someone outside of me, like you go to another clinic and they don't say nothing still, he said, you got the biggest lawsuit in the world, honey. I was like, oh, well. I was like, well, I'm glad that I still did the right thing. He said, yeah, you're doing the perfect thing. He said, you're lucky I'm a good doctor. I said, you're right. You are. You've been an excellent motherfucking doctor. And I remember I only was allowed to work with him and two other fucking doctors. The only time that it switched over was when I got ready to have either Marcus or Soraya. It was one of the two that I didn't make it back to be able to work with him for him to do my delivery. But ever since I heard that shit always stuck in the back of my head. That's why I said I think this shit is funny than a motherfucker. Because I was like, let it be something. And if I caught something from somebody or something, it's pregnancy, whatever the case may be, however the fuck y'all get ready to try to rear some shit, I still won this war. You realize that I'm one of them people you just don't war with. I guarantee you're going to be dizzy in the motherfucking head before you sit here try to, I'm going to take their life. You got to remember, you got to play the crazy card. But in order for the crazy card to work out and pan out, you got to cause that person to be depressed, sulking, lost in their head, lost in the sauce, not knowing when you're coming and going, not knowing what your next move is. They're not going to know that you're trying to get into the house. They got to know that you're not working with their leasing people. They got to know what you're not doing. Not know exactly what it is that you're going to do. They got to know what it is that you're not going to do. And clearly, they show me everything that they would do. So clearly, with everything that these people would do, there would clearly be nothing that's off the table. Because still trying to prove psychological incompetence or mental or emotional illness, it seems like it's showing more that these folks have mental illness than the person they looking to prove actually have a mental illness. That's the most hilarious part of it. Not to mention that it's literally showing, okay, exactly where did you get these felons from? Exactly which location and lockup did you get them from? Who released them? Who signed on this paper to release them to go do this crime? Because somebody released some criminals out of the fucking jail and they gonna clean their fucking jail time. Now, they don't say that they ain't gonna have to go somewhere else or be on house arrest or some shit like that. But whoever allowed their asses to get out here and to keep doing this shit, every fucking law official involved, and I'm telling you, they're gonna go for chief of police, whether local and sheriff. They're gonna go for both of their motherfucking heads. They're gonna go for the mayor. They're gonna go for whoever is in the fucking county. Because how the fuck you don't know that you got motherfuckers rogue running around in your city? That's for one. They're gonna go for anybody chief of any police, hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies at the same fucking time. Because the same way that any doctor put anything in the system in statistics and they not reporting this shit, the pharmacy, which they still have to be prepared for the medication to come in because they got to be able to dispense it and have enough, to be able to give to people if they are being affected and shit like that. But I guarantee they're going to have enough to go ahead and give people PrEP. Why is it that there's more PrEP medication going out than the antibiotics, than the treatments and other shit that's supposed to come out? That sounds real fucking fishy. That sounds real fishy. And a lot of bitches out here smelling real fucking fishy. Not me. Thank the Lord, thank the heavens, or whoever it is that's covering me. Because whatever the hell this is y'all got going on, y'all have to go down. So it ain't like, oh, well, we're going to have this people come over here. So that means any probate, litigations, civil court cases, criminal cases that you running on somebody's name, they're not going to be looking at this person. They looking at every single person who's filing these motherfucking cases on these people. They also looking at these goddamn hospitals. Why would you want to put this person on this type of list? What did they do? And clearly they're not doing what you saying that they're doing. And for a governor, because now the governor got to be held responsible. Somebody at the top got to know this. How is it that you at the top and you don't know what the fuck your motherfucking people doing? You can't be a governor and you don't know what your mayor doing. You can't be no motherfucking governor and you don't know what the fuck your senators is doing. You can't be no motherfucking governor and you don't know what your chief of police is doing. You can't be no motherfucking governor and you don't know what the fuck the church is doing. So how the fuck you don't know what they doing? You don't know what nobody doing on your investments. You don't know what nobody's doing with properties. You just letting them do whatever the fuck they want to do. That's the main reason why Georgia's number is sitting so high. But I'm pretty sure Florida's going to outbeat fucking Georgia's HIV, syphilis, hepatitis, and all the motherfucking cases. I guarantee it. I guarantee motherfucking it. It's a hospital right now sitting there losing their shit because it's like, ain't no fucking way that I got this many women coming into my clinic with this type of shit. Ain't no way that I got this many men dealing with this type of shit. And it is. This is the reason why y'all can't fucking prove that I'm fucking crazy, because there's so many fucking people right now, even some of these old bitches, going into the clinic talking about how the fuck I get this. What the fuck is this? Herpes is one thing. But coming in with syphilis, hepatitis, and all that other shit all at once, that's a whole different fucking ball game. Is this a whorehouse? Did you let somebody out the penitentiary? Did somebody have some shit and you knew they had some shit? So you out here let motherfuckers do this shit? Because anybody know if you got motherfucking HIV and they out here fucking on people, that's a 20-year sentence per person. You need to know if anybody ever fucking contaminates you with fucking HIV and you fucking find out who you know, if you ain't out there like that and you know exactly who the fuck you fucking on and you find out you got fucking HIV, that's a 20-year fucking sentence or to fucking life. 20 years to life. And depending on how many fucking people they contaminated, that's 20 years to life per person. Per person. By law. It don't matter whether it ain't no shit. The same thing try to change any motherfucking law if he want to. That'll be one motherfucking thing that will cost his motherfucking career. I double dog dare him to do that shit. I guarantee it's gonna be somebody watching his ass like a hawk, catching his ass red-handed, get ready to do this shit. If not, they're gonna catch their ass playing in some shit they ain't got no business. Also, somebody's business is gonna be somebody that's been in business for over 25 to fucking 49 years getting shut the fuck down because of certain shit that they doing. Also, I'm seeing health code violations, privacy violations as well. You see? This is somebody that wanted to play like you don't know what the fuck going on in your state, let alone in the city. Come on now. Somebody wanted to play like, I'm hearing hardball. Strike one, right before your eyes. Strike two, caught you by surprise. Strike three, ooh, I got you out. Without a doubt, I got you. Who the fuck is over here? Somebody sit here like mad in the motherfucker. Welcome to going over here. You ain't got no business being over here in the fucking first place. So somebody could be biracial, black and Cuban. Yep. Oye mi canto. Listen to my song. Hombre. Local PD around this bitch. Yep, a female judge being biased. Sleeping with somebody's friend or husband, trying to be a secret bigot, but also playing in this hoodoo shit. So this person went to somebody is sleeping with a doctor or one of their friends that's a sheriff. So if this female is a judge, that means the husband and the friend could be working in the sheriff department or work in the government in some shape, form. So whoever she is, she already have a bias look on whoever her people are whenever she running these cases. This is like somebody that pretend they like people, but also be caring whenever it's like when their husband not around or something like that. This motherfucker will say the most racist shit. Somebody could be Alaska or have ties to Alaska. Construction worker or got some construction people that could be coming from there, or she coded these people to come where they are to sign off on some paperwork to say they're here for construction. Because I'm still looking at Jacob's Ladder. Somebody's using Jacob's Ladder. Somebody could be from China too. But shit, anybody know right now, that's treason at this point. If you working with anybody from fucking China and you here in fucking Florida, and nothing against China, China's a cool, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no beef with it. But I can tell you that the president do. That's treason. Somebody like, well, it ain't about being racist at this point. It's about we got America got some beef and some ties with motherfucking China, and they find out that you doing some shit with fucking China right now. You are creating treason. Somebody need to know that. Same sex. Okay, so this female judge could have been sleeping with their friend's wife. Same sex, trying to convert to turn back straight again. Somebody must got scared straight, literally. Something that happened at a massage parlor. A man or a woman got raped at a massage parlor. Somebody's dead, or somebody set up somebody at a massage parlor. A dreadhead. Somebody ain't been right in the head since then. Somebody's like, shit, you ain't even supposed to know all this shit. Well, shit, y'all too busy trying to play with moonlight, sleep shit. It's certain things that you just don't fucking do to people. Somebody, let me make it very clear. Keep fucking playing with me. I'm going to reveal more secrets about you and your crew and whoever the fuck it is that you deal with too. Because what they said, me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Okay. Somebody too goddamn big to be sitting here fucking with a damn small little fucking woman like that. You too damn big for that. A female sex ring. Somebody didn't even realize they was getting pimped out. Like you dealing with a madam talking about she blackmailing your ass. That bitch ain't blackmailing nobody. Ain't nobody really scared of her. But you are. Because they holding on to a secret about what the fuck y'all really be doing. That's why you can't be doing shit with certain bitches. Somebody learned a valuable lesson, but somebody got set up by some females. It's a man that got end up getting either beat up or raped by some other men that he thought he was cool with, and then realized that it's the females that he was working with from the hospital, the sheriff department, and somebody who they could have double crossed somebody. Somebody double crossed somebody and end up getting set up by them same fucking people. Somebody like, ain't no how, nothing. It's one of those, that's what the fuck you get. Certain people be trying to warn people and they want to go out here do bald-headed hoe shit. And there they go. This is also single parent, absent parent, independent, self-sufficient. These are females that they hate whenever they do see certain men wanting to actually genuinely have kids with certain women. These are women, like, say, if they have baby daddies or husbands and shit like that, their husbands cannot fucking stand them. Like, their attitudes is just like, ugh. And whatever the fuck this is, these are females that they'll find out who the men are to some of these women, and you know what they want, or find out if these men got other kids and shit like that, and then they'll make it their business to make sure that if they do get other women pregnant, that they make sure that those men are not there to care for those kids. And they don't care if they got to manipulate them mentally, emotionally, psychologically. They don't care if they got to blackmail them. This is somebody that could be having these people meeting up at a motel, not a hotel, but a motel. Okay. Something about November or December that this person did, an Afro-Latina, they got pregnant around November and December, but she's pregnant from somebody from a hospital or the sheriff department, and most definitely pregnant by a black guy. Or they could be Afro-Latina, or they could be pregnant from an Afro-Latino. Somebody need to know. They got pregnant from somebody from a motel that they was meeting up. They got shortchanged with something. So that's why they didn't deal with this person no more, because they felt like this person wasn't giving them enough. They felt like this is like somebody was telling somebody like they shortchanged me. Somebody's name could be Nikki. Nikki, Nicole, or some shit like that. Natalie, no, something like that. Start with a fucking N. Luke, N or L. NND. First, middle, or last. Somebody could be from Morocco, or somebody could be Moroccan that owns this hotel, but they are aware of this female sex ring. So I don't know if they felt like it was the other way around, where it's some men pimping out some women, but these women is really pimping out these men. Trickster. Somebody could be trying to send a Moroccan dude in to talk to somebody. They could be staying at a motel. This is like they could be driving a black, blue, white car. They could be trying to play along as if they're into the stock market. Like, this is like somebody that could end up be dressing nice. Oh, how big. Like, somebody dismiss anybody. Somebody trying to send some people your way. And whoever it is, this person is going to be Moroccan. And they were sent in from either this hospital people or the sheriff people or somebody that's of the diaspora, Afro, Latino, Latina, that they're trying to come in, because I feel like this person owed them a favor and they're coming up short on some fucking money. So it's like, well, this is the least that you can fucking do. This person could be part of a male golf club. So they could be meeting with some people at a golf club about this situation. I'm also hearing a pub. So somebody if you live near a pub, they could have did this on Sunday. Somebody could be driving a Genesis. Saturn, somebody operation. Child, anybody worry about that? Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, and Mercury. So communications. Somebody could be OBGYN. Someone can have like farm or work in Department of Agriculture. Somebody could work with the bank. And then somebody could be doing something like the lead of something. And also they can be, if you need to have the fucking zodiacs. We got a Capricorn, Sagittarius, an Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Cancer, and a Leo. Will they tell you the zodiacs? No. I'm not reading no motherfucking tarot cards. Please quiet yourself. Either you're gonna learn to listen or shut the fuck up. Please choose one. But something on Sunday, somebody's literally talking about this. Somebody could be trying to introduce something as if it's a business opportunity, and it's not, because somebody fit to shortchange somebody with some fucking money. Somebody's fit to shortchange somebody with some money. I'm telling you, somebody fit to get shortchanged, because this says, it sounds like the truth is a bold-faced lie. Manipulation and deception has occurred. Somebody could have been saying like, yeah, this is a chance for you to make some money of a lifetime. If you spoke with somebody on a Sunday, somebody is playing the fuck out of y'all. Trickster energy. I don't know if they Moroccan or Hispanic, Afro-Latino, or Latino. Okay? Caribbean, Brazilian, Portuguese included. They fucking with you. They can sit here and say like, yeah, you can get your money every first day of the week. They short stocking the fuck out of somebody. Like, I'll pay it via, the stock. Like, somebody could saying that they paying you via a stock or trying to keep something in stock for you. School district director. A school district director. If you Moroccan or something like that, they try to get you caught up. If they feel like people are catching on to what the fuck they doing, this school director, they trying to turn this Moroccan motherfucker in, or these people who's running this hotel or at this inn, a hotel inn, Polynesian inn, Days Inn, Red Inn, whatever it is, and they Moroccan or something, or you Arabic, they're about to try to turn you into immigration just to get y'all off, so they can keep whatever type of stock or money that they have coming in from this shit. Because clearly this is some money. Money opportunity, which sounds like the truth, but it's a bold-faced lie. They just trying to get the situation and the heat off of them and put it on somebody else that they know that. This is like somebody within a group where everybody been working together and collaborating. I guess I'm here to show y'all about how y'all fit to get triple cross within your own crew. Because somebody born in 63 is betraying the fuck out of y'all right now. Because somebody, a white male that was part of this hacking crew, oh, they turned in. If you the school director, they turned your ass in. If you was the day trader, they turned your ass in. Whoever this white hacker was. Because I'm hearing you ain't no friend of, disloyal and no morals. This hacker has been turning y'all motherfuckers in. But y'all like, which one? Y'all had so many fucking, this is what, when you put too many motherfucking people in the motherfucking club and you don't know which one it is, it's like, well, shit, such and such had hired this one, so who, these motherfuckers trying to play, can you guess who? Can I get a clue? Can I buy a vowel? Because this is like somebody saying, well, shit, she ain't going to listen to the black guy. She ain't going to listen to the Spanish guy. Sure the fuck ain't going to listen to the white guy. Why the fuck would I listen to a fucking Moroccan? The fuck? These motherfuckers just as aggressive as any fucking man I've ever experienced. But shit, at least I know I still get a check. And I ain't got to worry about being touched. And now that's a whole different ballgame when you on a land and shit, but I ain't trying to go over there. And there ain't a fucking place I desire to fucking be. So what are we doing? A white female, okay, so this white female wife of a lawyer, Sunday, okay, she be on this, what's this app called? It's something about lonely housewives. Somebody about to find out that they wife, and she a munch, okay? Somebody's wife is a munch, okay? When the husband away, she be munching away with all the cootie kitty cats she could play with while he's gone during the day. And somebody be like, oh, nothing. And you be wondering, like, yeah, mommy just had friends over. They were drinking and things like that, just having fun. And I'm thinking like a husband ain't thinking shit about it. Somebody's a white female lawyer, a wife that's a wife of a lawyer. The wife loves to fuck with strippers. Cause I'm hearing, man, she love them strippers. Cause I feel like she feel like the strippers are way cheaper than the escorts. So somebody married a Totiera. Damn. Hey, sometimes these women be out here be trying to get coochie and stuff. Nah, motherfucker, ain't no motherfucking man. It ain't that motherfucking love in the world, motherfucker. If that man ain't joining in and getting his fucking play in that bullshit, I don't give a fuck what fucking man you try to convince me that some men like that shit. Nigga, the only way you liking that shit is if she getting recorded without her motherfucking consent. That's the only time. Unless you just know that that bitch is being quiet and she ain't fucking with you. Then that just means you do not like your wife and you're just fucking with her for the convenience. And plus, it's cheaper to keep her. Please don't try to convince me otherwise. Ain't no real fucking man out here really cool with that shit. If she ain't sharing, why the fuck you caring? And I sure the fuck ain't fit to keep no bitch around. If I ain't getting no play, what the fuck you playing for? It don't work like that. Equally yoked. And clearly that ain't equally yoked. And clearly your pockets ain't that motherfucking deep for her to keep affording that shit, because you gonna have to end up paying for two bitches. Can you afford it? I doubt it. You see? It's some men that be sitting here trying to justify shit. Your pockets ain't running that deep, player. Because depending on what type of fucking stripper she fucking with, your pockets better run very fucking deep. You heard me? Fishing clubs work in power positions. That's usually it. Yeah, I already know. I already know. Lions Club, Freemasons, you name it, and they're all members of the golf clubs here, the sports bar, and fishing clubs. Baby, if they, never mind. I ain't even going to take you here, because some motherfuckers going to get all sensitive and tight in their booty holes. But yes, I know I'm right when it comes to that shit. It ain't trying to be a know-it-all. It's just, I'm not going to speak on shit unless it's facts. Period, point blank. That's just pure facts. That's why motherfuckers be out here talking about, I'm in a polyamorous relationship. How you in a polyamorous relationship and you broke? Make it make sense. How y'all in poly relationships and you broke and you struggling? Should nobody be fucking struggling? Should nobody be out here sucking and fucking for anything if you in a poly fucking relationship? You should have the healthiest fucking relationship in the fucking world if you're going to be in a poly relationship. And 10 times out of 10, motherfuckers tell me, I'm in an open relationship and I'm in a poly relationship, but your shit is on rocks. Because you can't have a favorite when you in a fucking poly. Ain't no favorites to this. You see? These motherfuckers be trying to make up concepts in their goddamn head to make shit to make sense to them, and the shit don't make sense. It ain't even making motherfucking dollars, and it's not making sense. So the most resorts that they have to go to, we can start an OnlyFans and OnlyFans. So the only thing I can get off this shit is $10 per subscription. Get the fuck up out of my face. Shit, I spend over fucking $4,000 on my own. Fuck you mean? Like, no. How is it that you're doing that? It's like you gotta be fucking realistic about that type of stuff. But this is the reason why you just stay out the way. I'll be out the way and motherfuckers still, are you happy for me? Tell me, are you happy for me? Smile in my face, but are you happy for me? I'm out the way. Are you happy for me? The words of Baby King and K. Dot. Ta-da. These be motherfuckers miserable as shit and still gotta go fuck with other people's shit. I don't mess around with that type of demonic shit. Everything is demonic. You're a fucking demon. How do you fucking expect to be here? Everyone has a light side and a dark side. Everything is not motherfucking demonic. Okay? Just understand that. Everybody have a dark side. If your ass get pissed off and somebody fuck with your kid, you ready to go see fucking blood, right? Okay, there go your demon. Stop that shit. Everything don't exist without the other. I don't play with spirits. So how the fuck do you think you came out here to do a mission and have a purpose? You had to have a spirit for it. That's the spirit. There you go. Somebody is, be mindful. A biracial police officer that was fucking with a stripper. Somebody liked them scrippers. Somebody's brother could have been the hacker and they knew who this school director was. Or they could be like a resource officer. It seems like the United Kingdom just backed out of this shit. If they were involved, the UK just said, hey, I don't want no parts in this shit. They literally just said that. It's like, I take a bow. Top. Oh, these are the top hats. Okay. I'm hearing the gents, the gentlemen. They call themselves like gents or gentlemen. Yeah, it's not a demonic thing. It's the fact of people are trying to do this. Polyamorous relationships has been around since royal times. If we got to speak on history, most of the time these are people conducting certain relationships in particular ways, and they're not conducting it how it's supposed to be done. Most of the time, this is a man that don't even know he can't get enough sex, so each person is fulfilling something. These women are being bobo in the head, and they don't grasp the concept. Or it'll be women that'll be like, oh, well, I have my choices of men and they get to do what it is that they please. She's not in a healthy state because 10 times out of 10, the mental, the emotional, and the financial stability, let alone the security, is not that. But I don't, to me personally, it's not cute. It is either I'm with you or I'm not. I don't feel like I got to share the whole world with you. Like, it's cool to have fun every now and again, but shit, like, I'll be the first one to say, if I'm going to have fucking fun and you want to make sure that you can be in control of that situation, meaning we're not allowing all this extra shit to come in here, I'd rather pay for it and knowing that it's actually clean, which I always say more often than not. Strip clubs are not regulated how they used to be. Hoe and prostitution is not regulated how it used to be. Because 10 times out of 10, when it comes to this shit, these clubs, why the fuck you operated and you not making sure your strippers are getting STD checked? When you out here running these motherfucking prostitution rings, why the fuck your bitches are not going to the clinic? That's how the fuck a lot of y'all motherfuckers get fucked up in the game. It ain't about what it is that you do, because it's not for me to judge you. I'm not meant to fucking judge you, but if you gonna judge me, I'm gonna judge you by the stupid decisions that you fucking make, and now you're gonna be sitting here feeling like poke, 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 poke. I can't poke that shit if you ain't making shit Captain Obvious. And Captain Obvious is clearly you don't check your bitches. If you're going to be out here prostituting, make sure you go to the fucking clinic. If you're going to be out here pimping bitches, make sure you at least got the cleanest bitches of them all. Shit, they can be pretty, but shit, don't nobody want something pretty and dirty. If you're going to be out here soliciting and doing all this other shit, please be clean. Come with papers and a portal. Do you get your weekly fucking check-ins? Because especially if you out here doing Backpage, OnlyFans, and all this other shit and you stripping, your ass need to be in that motherfucking clinic at least 3 times a motherfucking month. Unless you just out here really getting around like that shit, your ass need to be in that clinic every fucking week. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be no madam or no fucking pimp, and my bitches is dirty, and you out here contaminating shit in here. If you really about your fucking money, be about your fucking money and make sure your hoes, especially if they come in to fucking strip for you. First of all, I need birth certificate, in your social security, in that motherfucking driver's license. If none of that shit is fucking matching, I'm sorry, you can't be here. Okay, if you just don't like that, it's not to say what you like and what you don't like. I'm just pointing out the obvious, because everybody got a choice to live about how they want to live. If that's not your choice, that's just not your choice. You ain't got to bring it up. It don't really matter. But this is just something to be super aware of how this situation works out. You ain't got to call in a spirit. You ain't got to call in about what it is. Shit, if you do what it is that you do, shit, even if it was your fucking past, honor that shit. You gonna get triggered every fucking time. Like, it ain't shit that somebody gonna bring to my face. So what? I was fucking 18, 19 years old, and I took some fucking nude pictures, and I was just dumb enough to sit there, and just because it was a boy I was cool with, I sent it to him. I gave him the password to the fucking email, not knowing that he was gonna sit there and take that and allow the whole fucking world to get access to it, which they end up getting back to the hands of my own fucking relatives to take those nude pictures of me without my consent. Him without the consent, sitting there telling, oh, it's just my homeboys, they're my close friends, they're not going to tell any fucking body. And here we are in 2020 fucking 5. Something that I did when I was 18, 19 years old is sitting here affecting me in my fucking 30s. But shit, why can I'm not fit to fucking be embarrassed or ashamed. No one's going to make me feel embarrassed and ashamed. Shit, I have my motherfucking share, but shit, at least I was clean. I used protection. I wasn't out here, oh, let me get this man, let me go strip for this. No, it was none of that. Versus people asking what was your true story. I was looking to run away from the fucking abuse. I was looking to run away from being raped every day. I was looking to run away from a person who was a fucking registered nurse and a motherfucking police officer, where I was getting beat on every day, getting solicited in traffic since I was motherfucking 3 years old. I was looking to run away. So be mindful. So when you have your own family doing that type of stuff or whatever, just understand shit happens like that all the time, every day. It doesn't really fucking matter about how that shit goes on. It happens. But it'd be police officers, it'd be school district people and stuff like that. So I can only imagine how much people that got there, and they probably were graduated way after I did. Shit, I was actually set to actually graduate earlier than what the fuck I was supposed to. But no. God forbid that I graduated early. It would make them and their kids look like they're not doing shit. How is it that the kid you're keeping, which is not your kid, going ahead and getting all these awards and doing all this other stuff, and your kid's not doing too much? So be mindful. Y'all out here doing all this shit and y'all ain't got no fucking morals? You mean you tell me you out here pimping and you don't know how to make sure your bitches is doing that? Shit, if you a female sex ring, madam. I can't even call you a motherfucking madam because you ain't keeping your hoes clean, let alone keeping them in check. Because how I used to see them do it, shit, I seen them doing it. Still to these days, motherfuckers talking about, I've been married for 20, 30, 40 years and not knowing, bitch, you was set up with that man for madam over here who's still living her own single life and doing whatever the fuck she want to do, and you still getting your ass beat on, cheated on every fucking year of your motherfucking life. And then he got all these outside kids, and they keep bringing it to your face, but you can't face it because now you a pastor and you a minister. Now you go to church and shit. Now you saved, but you forgot you used to be a stripper a long time ago. You used to forget that you was on crack a long time ago. Somebody could be from South Carolina or North Carolina. One of these motherfuckers from there, this biracial officer, his mama used to be a motherfucking stripper. You see? It be fucking people that see her be having the audacity. These husbands be talking about, oh, Frank, our friend Buddy, he works at the hospital. Let's go get a shot of penicillin for him before we sit there and go try to lay up with our wives. And y'all be talking about your husband coming home being mean, don't want to do shit. No, bitch, he only being mean to you because his ass is either itchy and scratchy, he burning, he can't piss right, his shit feel like his fucking razor sharp shit coming out of there. Sir, it ain't that she don't want to be touching. She just had the baby. No, motherfucker, her shit is fucked up because she was over there messing with fucking Ray Ray and Teek Teek, who just got out of fucking state pen, and her fucking on you will feel all out of whack, and she still got to wait for her fucking next period to come to make sure there ain't shit else is in there, and to make sure she cleared up that motherfucking STD before she go ahead and randomly making your favorite meal, and all of a sudden her sex drive come back. You see? It's just the name of the game whenever you come out here in them real streets and start fucking around. You see? Somebody from Spain, or somebody could be Spanish or something from North Carolina, South Carolina. You get your folks to go do some fucked up shit for you, but let the truth come out about what it is that's really going on. Now everybody's like, shit. How you know about that? Well, shit, if you operated a little bit better and a lot cleaner shit, maybe you would been able to slide here, slide there. Nah, ain't no trying to. That's a whole lot of fucking people to try to sit there and keep quiet. Somebody literally have over a 1,000 fucking unreported cases of some situations going on right now. And you want to know who they majority hit? A whole bunch of fucking females. You want to know what fucking community is really hitting? Black females, white females, and Spanish females. You want to know what fucking area they're really fucking affecting? Hospitals and sheriff departments, police officers, and strippers. And these motherfuckers that go to this golf club. Some of you motherfuckers would be shocked. Police officers are burning like that? It ain't unheard of. Y'all be acting like this shit brand new. These doctors and shit. Well, shit, he's a doctor. He know how to get a shot of penicillin. The fuck? These be motherfuckers acting like they just don't be acting like they don't know what the fuck is up. None of this shit is a secret. I feel like somebody got caught up with these. This is also somebody trying to get themselves pregnant from a police officer, a stripper trying to get pregnant by a police officer just to trap him because she was told by the people in her female sex ring to trap this motherfucking police officer. But actually, she was told by this white female wife, her lover, that's married to the lawyer, which was gonna help her do something to help get this police officer off of something. Like, look, I'm fucking on you. I'm gonna help you do this. Cause they for everybody, but shit, this white female housewife of this lawyer that's very impressed and intrigued by this stripper shit. She's like, I'll help you, baby. This is like somebody just, yep, they hiding behind a fake profile at this time. Hormonal release, she could be Spanish from North Carolina, South Carolina. Part of this female sex ring. Could be messing with somebody, could be Moroccan as well, hiding behind one. Fake love, you're being love bombed. Fake profiles. Somebody could be a Scorpio too. Somebody could be from Ontario, Canada. A black male hacker. It seems like they're in their own little orgy. They like to have their little orgies. I'm also going to call this the Geek Squad. The Geek Squad be knowing how to get into some bullshit. I ain't going to hold you. Yep, white female hacker, a black male hacker, and a white male hacker. Geek Squad, they be the reason why y'all motherfuckers get put on to some shit. People be laughing, kiki and caca until the motherfucking hackers be showing like, hey bro, you seen this on the internet? And then now they're the coolest kid on the fucking block. Like, how the fuck you find this shit? You could be my friend, but they just using y'all asses because it's like, shit, how we get to the money for that? They need the hacker kids in order to know some of this shit. And y'all giving these motherfuckers fucking leeway to states and shit. Oh, these motherfuckers having a field day confirmation. And then y'all added in a Spanish motherfucker in Morocco. These motherfuckers having a field day. Proof is on the way. Y'all gave these motherfuckers leeway to have proof. A black female in hospitalities, which the hackers will let you know which hospitals and hotels and motels is more efficient for you to secretly get away with certain things. Like, hey, go to this hotel. They don't have this much type of lighting and security. And it seems like on the footage on this camera, the police don't really come over here. But if they go over there too much, it's going to make it too hot. That's why some of the motherfuckers from Osceola, if you wanted to keep some shit real fucking quiet, you wouldn't have never went over there in that fucking area like that. Because I was like, shit, y'all too hot for the block for motherfucking, the popos to be over here like that. Especially with barbershops. You would want to just see these motherfuckers, like, if you going to come, you're not coming in uniform. These motherfuckers want to make sure they pull it up in uniforms, in their cars and shit. I was like, shit, just make your presence known if you want to. But they wanted to make bold statements because they felt like, oh, she on that list anyway, so we ain't got to acknowledge that she there so we can do this. This real estate fucking broker that's driving a van right now, hiding behind a fake profile. They could want to bring in some information about something. Here and make a wish. Somebody got information. And it's like, somebody, you're going to have to keep something just quiet. Because it's like somebody going to either take somebody to go do something, whatever information you get back. I'm hearing somebody saying, look, I just told them to give me whatever your information is in this envelope. For somebody, you're going to be taking somewhere to go get blood work done, go get some type of testing done, whatever it is. This person is going to personally have to handle it and make sure that whatever the results is, so it's not a HIPAA violation. Like, somebody's trying to make sure you don't get violated this time. And whatever this information is, it's like, here go your results or whatever. I'm hearing like even the clinic, I feel like maybe the clinic would be aware of it, but it's only like 2 to 4 people. They will have to get some sort of clearance or something like that. Because it's like, I'm hearing if they speak on this, they will be going straight to fucking jail. And they should know that too. It's something about some news that somebody you gonna get. And I'm hearing, do you even see these motherfucking people the same? Also, commercial real estate people, they fit to show that these people are don't have any morals. They're about to prove something. This is also somebody going to find out a stripper or something. Keep talking about somebody you trying to chase after somebody. This is also somebody who's trying to set you up. Somebody, you got a bunch of females trying to set up something with a commercial real estate people. Now they're trying to play victim manipulation, community. They're trying to get the community involved with this. Victim mentality, old schoolmates. Somebody is dealing with an undercover FBI female. They don't know who it is yet. Everybody deserve an Oscar around this bitch because everybody's like, so who is it? Who is it? It's somebody at your door. Who is it? Don't listen to Michael Jackson. You've been struck by, you've been hit by smooth criminal. A white female OBGYN from the Veterans Affairs. Someone you know was trying to hack your accounts, that's hiding behind a fake profile. They could be part of the analytics team. Somebody you'll probably see that they have a book in their car or in the windshield, or they're going to try to take it out, or you're going to probably catch somebody being out and about reading a book. A black female doctor informant that feel like they're getting away with something, but they... So is doctors telling on other doctors at this point? It seemed like somebody's trying to tell on the other one without getting in trouble. So let's just say it's some doctors snitching amongst the doctors right now. Something that a doctor grabbed up on information about somebody who came to them. Somebody had hoped that they used some type of childhood wounds or trauma against you. Whoever this real estate person is, or some of these hackers, they're here on a visa. Somebody, if you had somebody, a relative is sleeping or texting a person, they recently just blocked them. Somebody just blocked somebody. Deja vu. Somebody could be hopeful about a situation. If this somebody was trying to steal certain content for their platform or whatever, I'm hearing somebody that's trying to get them, I don't know if they was part of their thing and it's trying to get them to elaborate. I'm hearing, or elaborate what you reading. Like somebody could be doing something and somebody ain't never experienced that. And this is how somebody is catching on to somebody stealing somebody's content. So it's another tarot reader, a content thief, doesn't know how to read fully, but they're regurgitating what they're hearing somebody say. But I feel like somebody is going back and getting them to elaborate on about what it is that they reading or talking about. It's like somebody, you can know what the fuck you talking about. You explaining it, even if it's at the surface level. Somebody can't even explain it. Or it's like, well, I don't know how to explain it because this is what, and it's like, you should at least be able to just give them basic knowledge about the shit. This is somebody ain't been through no shit. And it's just like, well, this is how it is. These will be motherfuckers. I'm an Aquarius. Bitch, if I really pulled up your motherfucking birth chart, it probably will say that you either a Capricorn or barely a fucking Pisces, or you on a cusper. But shit, even then, everybody will swear up and down that all Pisces are fucking intuitive. And some of them are just not. Somebody could be Hawaiian and black or something like that. Or something about being in Hawaii, or somebody, this content thief, or somebody who could be stealing someone's content. They could have been, or just traveled to Hawaii, or talk about going to the doctors, or being sick, or having to step away, or some shit like that. Somebody's Texas is being looked at too. A Hispanic light-skinned male lawyer from Puerto Rico. Okay, somebody said somebody's name could be Federico or some shit like that. Could be having ties to a real estate broker. They trying to apply for a visa to get out of Dodge because somebody said, I'm getting, somebody could have looked into the laws or been trying to look into something. They realized that, hey, this shit can cause us to get charged with a RICO. This is also the same people that has been plotting to go ahead and do a kidnapping. They're trying to do that right now. They could have got somebody to come in on a visa. They got a van or this box truck type shit. It's a double communication. This is like everybody need Mr. Me Too. Somebody's name could be Andy, Randy, Nanny, Man, but something about a van, cargo truck or something like that, or cargo van. Gang stalkers near you physically. They could have went from social media to now here physically. Some of them could be from Puerto Rico. Some of them are here from Visa. Some of these people are also paid from other tarot readers, sheriffs, and hospitals. So they are trying to plot this kidnapping at this time. Somebody want to avoid getting caught up. This is also somebody trying to hope that they can get somebody to be like, oh, I noticed you and I've been watching you for a while. Somebody, if you hear somebody say this shit, just like listen, hear it through. It's like, okay. This is also somebody here on a visa marrying for money. So somebody doing marriage contracts. Germany. Somebody could be from Germany or the UK. So they're trying to get a visa. Somebody doing contract marriages again, shit. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. That be some good ass fucking money. I ain't gonna hold you, cause shit, they gotta pay you every time you gotta deal with immigration and shit like that. Excuse me. It's like, how much it is you want me to marry you and get you some papers? Okay, and when we gotta go talk to them, we gotta pay how much for the fees? Because you know you paying for this shit. I ain't doing that. I'm just the person that, you know, came for a citizen already. So I get 5,000 or 5,300 every time that we get ready to go to this motherfucker. Okay, you gotta be a good ass liar for that shit. Somebody married for money and they unhappy with this motherfucker. This is like somebody did a marriage contract. And it's like, man, I need to get the fuck out of this. It's like, you got to remember, you took all this fucking money and then to go do this with me. This is like somebody just being forced to be in some shit that they don't want to be in. I've been there. I can't hold you. I don't mean, my bad. Listen, let me apologize to somebody because that was really fucking insensitive of me to sit there and laugh at somebody fucking pain. And the only reason why I'm able to fucking laugh about it, I made that dumbass situation and decision for myself. That shit, it could be fucking miserable. And especially depending on where the fuck they came from, bro, that shit can just, I feel you. It just depends on who the fuck you get into. I mean, if you lucky to get the fuck away, run. Run first. And don't look back. You better motherfucker hide and be like, me don't speak what you speak. On a little. I don't even know you. Maybe just a little. But I don't even know you. Willing to learn the lesson and guidance. Like, shit, I really do fucking apologize. If somebody did the marriage for money and it gets unhappy, I do apologize because that is so fucking insensitive. I did that shit before and it bit me in the ass. It's no fun. I know how to apologize and honor up to when I fucked up. And that was like fucked up. That was pretty that was dickish. I know better. But that shit is funny. Like, you got to learn somewhere. Like, I didn't have nobody tell me about it, but shit, you live and you learn, but that shit could be miserable. I be trying to warn people before they make those stupid ass decisions. Like, I've been there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Something about an attachment with this person. Somebody married from, oh shit, did somebody accidentally end up having a fucking kid with the person? Yikes. Or somebody baby daddy that you have a baby daddy and they in this shit. I don't know. However the fuck this shit is doing. This is also somebody trying to switch up how they dress or something like that to try to keep this person like, I need you to stay with me. And it's like they could have did the marriage with this person, got rid of them, and then like, hey, I got somebody that came from this country. Can you do it for them? It's like somebody like, you don't know when you're getting pimped out. So it's like literally also it's another situation where somebody got married for money, right? And then somebody ended up getting stuck into a situation. And then it's like, say somebody already had a kid, but they end up having an outside kid and they don't know or some shit like that. And it's just like, it's a fucked up situation. Been there, been there. Shit, you live and you learn. Somebody, you just gotta understand. You gotta live and you fucking learn. Like, don't ever beat yourself up for fucking. We all make fucked up decisions in life, and especially if you don't have people fucking guiding you and telling you and showing you how to like maneuver around it, so you're not like really causing yourself fucking pain. Sit with that. Like, don't fucking kick yourself in the ass for some shit. Okay, shit, we fuck up, but what you gonna do to get the fuck back up and do better? That's it. Like, you gotta find the fucking good in it. Everything in fucking life is always gonna be fucking bad, but shit, can you find the good in it? And if you can't, then shit, you keeping yourself there. You can't blame nobody around you. Yeah, it's your fault because did this, and it's your fault. No, motherfucker, it's your fault. You're taking the fall. You're kicking your own self in the ass because pointing at everybody else, you're still got three more fucking fingers pointing right back at you. Take accountability. It's like, I fucked up. And I know it's a humble, that shit will humble the fuck out of you. It will humble the fuck out of you when you gotta face your own fucking self and remember it's like, hey, you fucked up. And I did. And even as much as you don't want to fucking admit that you fucked up, you fucked up. We fuck up when we choose the wrong decisions time after time. And it's gonna smack you in your motherfucking face or beat you on your ass. A hard head make a soft ass, and your ass is stinging and it's burning way worse, as if water is running down the crack of your ass and you getting hit with a switch. You be okay. It's gonna leave some webs over there a little bit and might leave a little bit of scars. However, you gonna be okay, right? So it just required a little bit of critical thinking. It just required a little bit of critical thinking. If you don't know it, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself amongst room where you know people know how to critically think. Now, motherfuckers that you be like, ooh, that shit look cool. Because sometimes that cool shit get your ass in a motherfucker whole heap of cool, deep ice water where your ass fit to get freezer burn. I don't want freezer burn. I want to actually just be able to live, learn, do better, grow, and know and recognize that shit from a mile away. Like, hey, that's like what motherfuckers sitting there, ooh, that booty bouncing, that's a summer dress, and ooh, I want it. Nigga, that's 18 to 26 years of child support. Do you want that problem? You gotta know it. You gotta know it. You gotta know it. Hey, them gray sweatpants and that haircut looking, bitch, that comes with a whole bunch of smack your ass up and down this street 10 times STDs and some shit that you can't get rid of. Is it worth it? See, you'll wake the fuck up eventually and you'll be like, critical thinking. We want to do better. Outside is cool, but going ahead and having stability and having the balance that I need is way fucking better. You know what I'm saying? I can't worry about, ooh, girl, he ain't all that, and bitch, you ain't the one paying my motherfucking bills and blowing out my motherfucking back. So you can save all that shit. Shut up. You see? Just be unbiased, but you gotta honor the fact of where you fucking fucked up. You know, we live when we learn. Somebody could know that you mean business. You know what I'm saying? You stand on big business. Around these parts, you gotta stand on fucking big business. These are motherfuckers that sit here and play certain things, and here we are. Okay, we got 3 situations here. Well, is one situation tied in? If you them people you know about the arts, you should know the other person in their family is dreaming about fish. If you know about fish dreams, then you know what the fuck I mean. In somebody's family, it's like somebody keep dreaming about fish. It's like, who is it? Who got them like that? Who with y'all? Who them over there who got something? Está embarazada. Ella está embarazada. Yo no sé, no estoy seguro. Yo voy a preguntar, We'll go ask them. If y'all dreaming about fish and y'all don't know who it is, y'all better start asking questions. Somebody got a babaron, a bambino or a bambina or something like that. Y'all know what them fucking fish dreams mean. I'm hearing, don't pray and worry. He that knows the future also rules this land and responsible for each breath we take. Just pray and leave it there. Maybe you'll lose all hope, and maybe you won't see past tomorrow. Just speak his word into his name and stand on your faith to you. You hear me? For the righteous won't be forsaken. Want the song? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Amen. Amen. Have church with yourself every day. You hear me? Trust in the Most High right now. Everything's going to work out for somebody's highest good. You know what I'm saying? If you got strong faith and you believe in something, baby, you ain't got to step foot in everybody's holy house, because sometimes that holy house ain't ever as holy as it's supposed to be. But the local police female is watching and stalking you at this time. But I'm hearing, my child, whoever it is that you sitting here dealing with these people trying to do things to you, baby, for the righteous won't be forsaken. This ain't righteous. What these people trying to do to harass somebody is not righteous. But you won't be forsaken. Just pray and leave it there. That's all I can do. I leave it in the Most High's hand, baby. It's God's will, not mine. So these people can sit here and have bigger in numbers, and you standing alone, baby. You better stand firm, chin up, chest down, and you got to take that shit like a grown-ass woman and grown-ass man, baby. You just got to take it how it comes. But if you got faith in what it is that you have faith in and you stand true, God got you. Ain't nobody else can be against you. Somebody need to be mindful. Strap up. STD HIV is out here in these streets right now. Somebody is a female local police officer who do have a STD or some HIV. Okay. It could be from the United Kingdom, Germany, Hawaii. Somebody could be in real estate or something like that. They could have it. Whether they know it or not, they need to go get checked. Okay, this KKK group could have currently, or KKK part of a KKK group currently. Okay, they could be trying to take down this black female doctor informant. They could be trying to take down somebody from Hawaii. They could be trying to get rid of this black hacker, this Hispanic male lawyer. Something about a Hispanic locker. Something about a locker. Hey, y'all got a problem. Why the KKK out here like this? Oh, that means they fit the flip on some of y'all. If they were participating in some shit and they got some information about, I told y'all motherfuckers this shit was gonna happen like this. Somebody could be 63 years old. Somebody could be born in 1963. If y'all work with somebody and they of the Caucasus Mountains, and they work with certain groups, like I said, they work with certain motherfuckers, but if this situation is leading to major lawsuits and it comes between their reputation and y'all, whether y'all part of the same lodges and shit, they're going to give y'all up. I hope y'all realize that. Yeah, we got you, brother. We got you, brother. Shake my hand. Would you dare shake a sinner's hand? Somebody about to learn a valuable lesson. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Fake apology. This situation is a high-profile case. This case became high-profile last October, whether people knew it or not. Something about garlic knots. Something about 1973. Somebody could be born in 73. Or somebody could also be 37 years old. Somebody's father is involved with worked with a mother figure or a mom. Somebody's parents. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Working with local Libra. So law, justice system. Local police. And a lawyer. They also could did something with some taxes. Someone knows that y'all know, you know everything about what the fuck going on. So I feel like this is the reason why Fake apology. Because the learning disability. But somebody underestimated certain. This is like people are so certain about certain particular learning disabilities, but they don't know how deep certain disabilities go and what are people's capabilities. So this is like, well, I'm just only accustomed to working with people with this type of learning disabilities, and I've not ever seen or experienced people to have the tism like this, and then they don't do this and they don't do that. It's like you don't get to dictate what somebody else's do. It could be a person that's fucking, they could have the tism, they just not verbal. They could be a fucking mute, but they can sit there, communicate, and create fucking systems and programs right in front of you. I've never seen that before because you're assuming that that person is mentally fucking retarded. That's the stupidest shit ever. This is also somebody you was due to have some sort of social security. Somebody, like for me, I knew with my case and everything that I was due to have both my VA and Social Security, and with them denying me, and plus I have my son and stuff like that. My Marky Poo, which he's severely disabled due to the fact of the military and stuff like that. They didn't want to do certain things. This is also people feeling like because they heard learning disability, they felt that they could fuck somebody over. A German jeweler or somebody that could have got connected to somebody that was a jeweler, and they try to take their business to Germany or something like that. Austria or Australian. Someone could be trying to a spiritual pregnancy, Australia. So somebody could have been dealing with somebody that is a practitioner, so you could feel energetically, somebody could feel energetically about people's pregnancies. So somebody could have been mentioning it, and they couldn't, they was like, oh, it ain't no way that this person can be that or some shit like that. Somebody could have been picking it up from either Germany or Australia, and they thought it was spiritual. They could have predicted this, but it's like, it's something that could have been, for real, something with stock options. Somebody could have been trying to avoid knowing where the transactions and the payments were coming from. Somebody going to find out the jeweler that's involved in this, or these people from the UK, Germany, Puerto Rico, Australia. These were people that were tracking you via airlines, reporting people about your airline stay, your hotel stay, hospitals, the government, the bank, law officials, racism, and individuals. Somebody, you're going to have a big ass lawsuit against a lot of people, and you will receive compensations. Be mindful that with this being a high profile case, these are people wanting to come in and give you fake apologies to avoid the case from going public so they don't get humiliated. But they humiliated you this whole time. You were supposed to be the only one to not know. These are people that are ridiculous. Something about a male baby trap intentionally. Somebody's trying to baby trap somebody intentionally or did. Okay, secretly pops pills. Gate stalker. Somebody could have did that already to someone. It's not by the coworker. It's by somebody that I don't know. For somebody, it's whoever you got that by. This person could be knowing this, but they're not speaking on it. But this person could have had ties to other individuals, laws officials. This is a person that has ties to the hospital, hotel, airline, government, law officials, and banks, and they were part of racism. So somebody, you might have a kid by somebody who was actually racist against you, low key. Something during a disaster. Like something is going to come to light. Like somebody did not want something to come to an end, or it was coming to an end. A pharmacy, or somebody could be a pharmacist. Somebody could be trying to Blues Clues. We just got a letter. Somebody could be reaching an email or a letter. Somebody definitely getting an email, text message, or something. Masculine and feminine energy. A financial analysis and a pharmacist. Netherlands. This is like someone trying to keep something under wraps. A dark-skinned man, a black dark-skinned male paid a hitman. This masculine and feminine energy. This is like somebody that don't know how to handle their energy. Someone no smoking or drink 3 days, 7 days. Somebody's trying to work themselves off of something, or somebody has to this is like somebody having to recover after a long ass case or some shit. Somebody under, like, if they had to be undercover, this shit is crazy. What type of energy y'all fucking at? This shit was sloppy ass operation. Somebody is just struggling with making a particular decision. A black female light skinned church that was paying for this spell work, which is backfiring like a motherfucker. Because where it's supposed to have did something is doing the complete opposite. Mindfulness, breathing, and exercise. Somebody, you might be restricted a little bit from doing certain things, but I feel like you're doing as much as you can. Food health code violation. A place has been reported, so they're about to be raided and closed down. So someone is looking into some restaurants that's about to be raided, especially in Texas, Netherlands, Germany, United Kingdom, Puerto Rico. Somebody is doing an analysis, a jewelry store, a pharmacy, financial analysis, and they looking into these people in Hawaii, as well as who's currently part of a KKK group from Texas, and what their ties is with these other places. Child. Somebody is standing on business about this high profile case, because I don't know if it's something about in this high profile case where it's actually starting to get personal, because something about in this situation, I don't know if somebody relatives or something like that. This is like somebody that didn't ever feel that a particular group of people would ever have to face particular racism, and they did, or somebody's kid or family member got sick, because with the health code food violation coming in here, it's like that. And then it's like somebody's medical care. This is what it took for somebody to actually be like, oh, this is for real. Somebody is about to eat their words in a situation. A black light-skinned female senator is about to eat their words about something that they did, said, that they felt somebody wouldn't do that. It's like they a head case. They ain't gonna know what it is. They're not gonna stand on business what they said, but it's like somebody pointing out. This is like somebody that kept trying to say, they're not gonna remember it. They're not gonna remember it. They're not consistent. They're not consistent. It's literally somebody pointing out about 5 to 7 fucking videos to a person. That looked consistent to me. That seemed consistent to me. That seemed consistent to me. Definitely seemed consistent. Too accurate to not be consistent. This is like somebody putting something in somebody's fucking face. Someone has a high IQ, super intelligent. Somebody is like a great job position, professional, or high career. Handicap status. Somebody, you had a senator, a pharmacist, in a financial analysis, a co-worker. Some people that don't even fucking know you. People that was out here or whatever trying to validate whatever somebody's conspiracy was. And it wasn't a lie. Somebody could also be a dreadhead, adopted parents, some people at a massage parlor, or that worked in a massage parlor. Mind you, you don't even go to those fucking places. Alaska, a female judge or whatever. Somebody that ended up getting scared straight in this situation, and they realizing that you have a high ass fucking IQ or whatever, but they was trying to use a handicap status against you, because records did come back that you did have something, but it's like not like a STD, like a learning disability or something like that. And it's like, but you have high IQ, so meaning it will require someone to be astute, or they would have to literally carry along about what it is that you're saying or some shit like that. A female stalker cloaking their energy and watching. It fell over here. So somebody, you have people from this food place, a black female from a church, white person. Who's this? A local police female. So somebody, a female stalker is a police officer, someone from a church, some people from churches, but they're females. They stalking you. Somebody could be from Illinois as well. These are people guilty by association. So whatever charge that these people are about to catch on, whoever these people are from these other states are going to be charged as guilty by association. Meaning they knew, they didn't warn, they didn't speak up, they didn't make the report. Some of them are going to get bigger sentences because they were in particular positions. A black female that traveled to Louisiana that did some spell work. That's also guilty by association. Something about if you're going to come up with something like things are about to be happening, somebody just keep going. Somebody, your baby father is a sperm donor, just keep going. Get your thoughts in order. Early signs, someone need to make an appointment because one of your kids is a child psychopath. Your intuition and discernment is very strong at this time. It's going to keep growing. So the more that they keep doing this shit, somebody keep making you a little bit stronger. So ride that light and dark side of the situation. Somebody, if you end up, conceiving or something like that, congratulations. You will make it to full term this time. Even if somebody is trying to do womb magic, if somebody's trying to do womb stuff, I feel like if somebody try to put death to your womb or anything like that, they will end up passing or they're going to lose a kid of their own. If not, clearly one of their own kids will do something to them because that's like a life for a life. I don't know what this energy is at this time. I don't know. It's not like I don't know. It's just like I'm really just trying to lighten the blow, but this ain't one of those lighten the blow. Somebody could have did this before where it caused miscarriage, where they could have got people, hospitals involved. This is one of those situations. If you still don't know, you don't have a clue, and no one is bringing the information to you, somebody will literally lose a person every day until that information comes to you. Any person or people are played in this situation and they know about it, they will lose something. Confirmation, this will either be finances, this will be their health, this will be their mental, this will be jobs, this will be people losing their memories, these will be people outed about marriages, some people will lose their hair, some people will lose their careers, these will be people that if they were stalking you, they are now have people stalking them because they are part of something where they're cheating with people's spouses or something like that. These people are now going to be stalking them. If they were judges or whatever, they're going to have more people. So meaning these bigger people are finding and digging into their life where they're used to not people doing this. Now they're about to have this shit. It's like do unto others as you want done to yourself. But this shit is on steroids. So whatever the fuck it was that they were doing to you, somebody, I don't know what, somebody did some shit in this shit where somebody is allowing a particular this is funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. This is like where somebody allowed fucking people run rogue in your fucking life. This is one of those situations where I've seen it happen where the FBI will be like, well shit, well, we gotta let these motherfuckers run rogue because shit, we need some motherfucking information anyway. So it'll work to our benefit to go ahead and let these motherfuckers run rogue on these motherfuckers for a little bit while we handle this. And somebody allowing a motherfucking group to go fucking rogue so they can handle some motherfucking business. That's fucked up for shit. I mean, especially when you gotta get some shit done and you need motherfuckers to stay out your way and you can keep your cover and shit like that. So I mean, red pill, blue pill, ride that dark and light side, balance. As long as you're doing that shit with balance, shit, it's balance. And then if there's something circulating around people, these are people dealing with people that claim to have morals and loyalty and respect and shit, and they have none, these are the people that finally got fucking morals and values coming in to do their fucking job. But even though that they was doing some fuck shit before, it's some shit that happened to them, and it's like, okay, I get where this person coming from. I see why they pulled this dumb shit. This is also why you just don't drink the Kool-Aid. That's why you don't drink the punch. That's why when you go to the events, shit, have your own dinner and your own food before you go to these little fucking events. Because then you find yourself in the motherfucking Delulu believing bullshit when you wake up from it like, I ain't seen them like that before. Damn. And then you start seeing shit and you be like, oh, okay, I see why. For somebody, it was an analysis that came from somebody in Wyoming. They realized that you had a very high IQ. For me, that would have been Sheridan, Wyoming Veterans Affair. They didn't figure that out until like, oh, this little fucker knew this. Those whores ain't loyal. This person's not loyal. Someone gonna find out a judge is not loyal to a job or something like that. For somebody, this is a police officer, a female judge, a black female or something like that that could have been coming from Louisiana. Some other people that's trying to cloak their energy. Some people from Illinois that's planning to try to get some people beat up in a parking lot. United Embassy. The United Embassy is involved. Something about whatever term someone's going, it's like you're gonna probably end up having to be at home with something. Something is being done in reverse. So a voodoo worker is doing something. Nebraska could have got wind about something, about a court case. So somebody is some people that's going back to their states and they turning in information to the state. Made false report, they don't know that person. So Nebraska, some people from Nebraska and Washington, also back in 1970, somebody could be born in 74, somebody could be 47 years old. Somebody had to turn in evidence and proof to somebody and saying, hey, look, I really don't know this person. I was just paid to go ahead and do this shit. Somebody finally fessed up because they seen something was coming on. So someone is waiting to do something towards the new moon, but we're still in waxing. So somebody waiting some waning moon to do something, hoping something wind down. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody is working with the element of fire, meaning smoke rituals, candles, fire, cauldrons, bonfires, and shit like that. Somebody trying to rid of evidence or rid any and all negative energy from whatever this case is. But this is also someone trying to rid their part of what they played in reporting information on someone they didn't know. A registered nurse. So somebody could be a registered nurse. They could be from Nebraska, Wyoming. So they could have did travel nursing. Made a false report. They don't know that person. So someone could have put in a nurse's file or in somebody's medical file and reported something in they file that they had no business doing, and they don't know this person. A Cancer could have paid this person. A water sign placement. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody could have, like, these are people stupid enough to tattoo their own fucking zodiac signs on them. And it's like, huh? Yeah, I feel like they're the stupidest thing in the world. Why would you tat that on there? Most of the time, you don't even have the right fucking sign on it. I am this because this is what... Are you doing Western astrology? 10 times out of 10 you are. So, you're stupid. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. But the facts are the facts. So somebody got their fucking zodiac sign tattooed on them. They made a false report. Whoever this registered nurse is, they finna get caught up. You spoke the truth and scared them. They couldn't look you in your eyes. Somebody is trying to avoid having eye contact or converse with somebody. This will be a motherfucker that got to wear sunglasses just to try to look at somebody, or refrain from trying to look at somebody like they looking at you, but you know they wearing dark ass sunglasses. It's like somebody like, I just wanted to talk to you, but they don't have on sunglasses type shit. An investigator. Emotional abuse. Personal injury. But that's also like, whoever the registered nurse is, they know that they could get caught up for like personal injury. Gaslighting is emotional abuse, if you didn't know. Also, somebody, you're going to get a chance to charge the people with breaking and entering illegally. So somebody, if you live in an apartment or condos or wherever it is that you live, you'll be able to sue them as well for allowing people to enter your home. Also, you'll be able to sue people around you if they seeing this, because they could be reporting you. You could sue them as well. So say if certain things go missing in your home, go missing in your bag, certain things are moved around, or if you notice shit missing out of your trash, you can sue these motherfuckers for that. Somebody need to know that. Somebody, Dope Boy Street activity. Do rag activity. Black female nurse forged some documents. A male nurse and a doctor is aware of this situation. For a court case. These are people that, I'm telling you, some travel nurses, they know about this. Somebody, it's like, it's about to get cut off completely. Somebody, even if you got a kid with somebody, you're going to have to cut this shit off. For the streets, community P, community D. Rude Boy, Island Roots. Rihanna is from what, Barbados or the Bahamas or some shit like that. Someone knows you're not playing. When people do you wrong, they reap real bad karma. Something about it, somebody, whatever this is, once it closes out, you're gonna have something is gonna be held for you. Being stalked, somebody won't let go. This person likes to fight. Somebody's going through a spiritual awakening. Good official undercover. This person who likes to fight or starting some shit. Could be a Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and a Virgo. Also, I see a Libra as well. If you just gotta have the fucking zodiac signs. If you don't know the month, somebody was born February, May, November, September, October, July, August. There you go. Guam is in here. March 23rd is catching up to somebody. A place is about to be on lockdown. They have a list of names. Flights are being stopped, flagged. Passports are being flagged. U.S. territories on lockdown. Cannot flee the state or the country. Tracks each state that they ever fucking visited. Damn. So it's like somebody looking at a possibilities of where people would try to run off to. Since they gone, that little distraction make your skincare routine. Somebody's trying to plan a mini vacation, especially if there's some type of parents, a men and women's trip. Somebody, if you got physical enemies or stalkers at this time, they're being alerted that they're being watched. So whatever foul play situation that they were planning to do is now a fail. Let them talk. They don't have the balls to say it to your face. The secret societies, big hats, masons, and eastern stars. Whoever you spoke to recently was trying you. They're involved, but yet they like you. Someone could be from Guam, or the people from Guam are the people who did the phone hack, or both a phone and computer hack. These are also people telling people to deny loans, insurance coverage by lender, insurers, and presenting different terms and conditions for your neighborhood. So somebody, they could have got some type of loan, or they was trying to do a redlining situation. So somebody, you could be staying somewhere and they was trying to get you out because you don't fit whatever it is that this damn situation is coming to a dead end, a dead situation. Somebody could have been an enemy. Somebody born in 1994 was playing sides, being a friend and an enemy. That's the worst fucking person to have in there. They was being a friend and enemy because there was an open price. So it's like, shit, they felt like they benefit whether they was going to be a friend or an enemy. So it's like, well, shit, if the enemy side don't work, I could be a friend. They'll still help me. Somebody, those are the worst fucking people to ever keep around in your life. A black, dark-skinned male paid a hitman. For somebody, this friend of me was probably one of your hitmans, whether you knew it or not. They gave this person assistance. So whatever amount you would have got for Social Security is what they was paying this friend of me to go ahead and do certain things to steal your content. So they could have gave it to a man or a woman or whatever to steal your content to take the work. And it's like, shit, we'll figure out how you can get the money from this, right? This is somebody that could have been working on their credit, or they was trying to do things to your credit, try to fuck up your credit so you wouldn't get opportunities. But something is about to change during the waning moon. A Hispanic female dark-skinned lawyer that's involved in this. This is money opportunities they was trying to block. There's also a Hispanic female lawyer that could have been married, but they're about to be heartbroken. They want revenge because they hurt. They only like what you do for them, nothing more. So let this person go. Someone is impeding on or in your energy, trying to cause interruption. These are people trying to stalk you and harass to manage your money. These are people trying to manage somebody else's shit instead of giving it to them. But they about to get caught up. Some of these people, I feel like the longer that they keep holding this shit up, these are going to be people facing divorces. These are going to be people losing homes, properties, jobs, you name it. I feel like the longer they keep playing this shit's fit to start hitting real fast. All the way up until it starts to get the waning moon. Because I want to say the full moon is July 10th. And you know, that's when shit get real active. So whatever this is, it's like, I don't know what they was hoping for an outcome, but the outcome that they're hoping for is not occurring. This is the final closed chapter. The cords has been cut permanently. So whatever people it is, it's time to cut them off. If they ain't came to speak to you, ain't saying nothing to you, allow them to stay just like that. I feel like the universe or something like that, because that's why I had to quote that song, Don't Pray and Worry. You pray about it, let it go, let go, let go, let God handle that shit. For somebody, let your archangels or whatever faith you have to believe in too, that is actually guiding you and really been protecting you from this point on. If it's, you know, if you got kids and shit like that, that person ain't saying nothing to you, shit, allow it to keep being that way. If they haven't approached you, they haven't apologized to you, ain't let you know information, whether it's about your health care, your finances, court cases, your home stability, your security, law, ain't nobody telling you nothing about going on. Allow that to be what it is, because for somebody, it's clearly saying, let them reap this karma. Because what they're putting out, they're about to get back. So the same way they hacking shit, you got hackers over here. They're about to deal with hackers. Where they got dirty lawyers, they're about to deal with dirty lawyers. Where you got dirty cops. These are good cops flipping them motherfucking dirty cops. Where they were doing racist shit. Now they're allowing the real fucking racists to come in and them to know what real fucking racism is. These are motherfuckers that don't know racism from a fucking can of paint. They hear about it, they read about it, but they never fucking experience it. These are people that they think that they know fucking racism. You have no idea. This is welcome to the real world. Y'all remember that MTV show, but this is going to be for real physical. This ain't scripted. This is some shit. If you want to hear about how they blew down motherfucking Tulsa, some motherfuckers just let motherfuckers do what it is, what they do. You want to be racist? They fit to teach you what the fuck racism is. This is going to be a situation where y'all ain't going to have no motherfucking choice but to band together. That's if you know how to do it. And if you don't know how to do it, because to them, all they know is that shit. It's going to be some motherfuckers going to sit there. Oh, they speak that guala guala shit. I don't know what it, speak English. These gonna be some motherfuckers that'll start saying this shit to you on the job. And these gonna be motherfuckers that won't lose their job. You're in America. You better learn how to speak that English. Motherfuckers about to let these motherfuckers come back out and play. And y'all gonna sit here and be like, it's gonna be some black folks sitting there in the corner like this. But they ain't gonna fuck with it because it's like shit, they know better. But it's like shit, they gonna get their care. But it's like, how they get, we was trying to warn y'all motherfuckers before they got ready to do this. They don't give a fuck where you came from. Speak English. Shit, you'll see some white folks treat other people that is they same fucking skin color, but they ain't American. All right, I'll be nice. Like, what the fuck? Why you gotta interrupt me? Like, this shit is true. They were like, huh? Like, be a little nice. All right, fine. I'll be working on it, but it ain't too easy. I mean, I know I live in harsh reality. This sensitivity shit is not working for me, guys. It's not. It's like I'm trying to save you. I get it. I hear you. I'm trying to save you. I know. Because you're helping to solve a lot of shit. You're right. You're right. You're right. Bitch, you guessing. You was right. Life is a marathon. Net income. People are looking at what people make for their lives and shit like that. Answer the public. Digital marketing. They're looking at people's stuff. Code of conduct. Oh, shit. Somebody looking at code of conducts. God damn. A judge, a case manager, a clerk office, or some county clerk people, admins, or something like that. And some case managers. I'm also a circuit court. In all Florida's main bases up in Tallahassee and Jacksonville, if I'm not mistaken. They're looking at some shit right now. Flying monkeys, stalkers, and covert narcissists. We got a lot of those. These are people wanting you to not have confidence and trust in yourself. They didn't want you to have discipline. Somebody just take care of your health. Love on yourself at this time. You know? Just be proactive with yourself. You are protected. You could also have people not like you because you have unconditional love. These are people that don't know how to find fucking peace within themselves. They don't know how to have peace of mind. And these are people that hate your positivity. It's like, how the fuck can you see the bright side and we want to do evil shit to you? It's a bright side to everything. Live, love, and fucking laugh. And apparently you live to be in fucking misery. I went. But you have people that hate that, you know what I'm saying? Divine purpose, you can see the best of other things. Focus on yourself. Even if you got to do this shit by yourself, for somebody, you're by yourself physically. You may not have people around you, or you could have secret helpers. Who fucking knows? But whatever it is, they feel that it's a benefit. Even though you're not getting paid for it, who gives a shit? Speak your truth. Be prepared for folks wanting to be nice and try to make up. Ignore that at this time. Somebody could be divine or an emperor, or somebody could be wanting to step up to actually show you that there is humanity in the world. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. I am Captain Planet. I don't know where the fuck that one came from. I'm gonna see if I can find that cartoon. I forgot how the fucking cartoon went, but I remember it. I could see the characters, but I don't remember the show all the way. But Captain Planet is very prevalent at this time. Somebody could be an environmental person. Somebody could do sociology, epidemiology. Oh shit! So they gotta call in a squad to come actually do their job for the first time ever. This is a big. That's why this is a high-profile case. Because I'm getting somebody looking into statistics. When were certain things last reported? Why wasn't something updated? Something ain't been updated since I'm getting some of them ain't been updated since 2020, 2021. Some of them 2023 because we did start back going out into the world. But it's just something is cooking. Something about somebody born in 84. Something about Texas. November or December. Something about a person's stocks and shit. Somebody gotta be mindful. I hope this shit is over with sooner rather than later. This is like causing somebody to have to wait longer than something needs to be. Male parents, military veteran, someone your older or oldest child or children are being pulled into nonsense to work against you. So someone's parents and some people from the military or some veterans got your kids involved into some bullshit. This is one of those when you know a person don't like you and people be like, oh, grandparents have right. But sometimes are you looking about how the grandparent treated the fucking parent? Because sometimes those grandparents be looking for a way to sit there to take those kids, to talk shit to that person's kids, to make sure those kids don't ever have love for the fucking parent. This is one of those situations where now courts can see why certain people, grandparents, don't need to be having no fucking right to their kids, because these will be the same people to sit there and talk shit to those kids. See, your mama didn't love you. See, your granny love you. See, your family love you. But see, your mama ain't this and your mama ain't that. And it's like, that's the main reason why some people don't ever want to come back and be around family. I learned that lesson the hard way. When I ever decide to have more fucking children, I will not ever be back around those people, not a day in my life. I wouldn't even want them to call me for those people's funeral. Don't call me for their funeral. If they passed on, they passed on. They ain't got shit to do with me. So you ain't coming. That's your mama. I don't give a fuck who they are. They're dead to me. They do not exist to me. These are the same people that did death certificates. They paid people to come from my life. Then they got my kids to do crazy shit and stuff like that. The only thing I want to hear is that they already buried. Cool. Thanks for calling and letting me know. I'm free. I am free. If not, I would love to get the call that you got their ass locked up in a prison cell. One of the two would make me the happiest fucking human being on earth. I'll finally feel like I gotta sing that motherfucking Tony Braxton song. I can finally breathe again. God damn. Like it's that crucial that I don't ever want to see those people ever again a day in my life. Their existence don't mean nothing to me. And anybody that ever worked with them to go against me and knowing I didn't deserve that, them right along with it. Do me the favor, just let me know either they locked up or they in a grave. A Hispanic female that worked at the airlines desk, a stewardess in a car rental place. And I mean that from the core of my soul. It's certain that, like, I forgive them for what they did not know, and I get it that their parents and stuff like that wasn't, the greatest or whatever, but however, they carried that on, and you went on ahead and gave that shit to my children, but however, I can be fully accountable. I knew better that they wasn't treating me right, and I shouldn't have did that, but shit, when you needed support and things like that, ain't no love in them, ain't no soul in them, ain't no uplifting and nothing in that. I'm not going to go back to what damn near almost like got me bent out of shape, because they weren't going to fucking break me, but I did get bent out of shape for a while. I can honor that. Ain't no shame in my motherfucking game. They got me bent out of shape. They had people wanting to give me AIDS and all this stupid shit. They wanted to make sure that people was trying to humble me and solicit me and shit like that. All is forgiven. I just appreciate the call that you got them locked up or they in the grave. One of the two. Other than that, they could be on a hospital, on their deathbed. Are they gone is the question. That's how crucial it is. But I forgive. But I ain't going to ever forget that. There's certain things you just don't get back. You don't get time back, and you can't get a life back. And the only thing I had was my babies. So I let it go in peace. And I let it go with love. Something about the lake or the pond. Somebody could have hired some more male people or people to do certain things. Two-faced family plotted together with the last person as a final plan. So Two-Face family plotted with the last person who could have been a military veteran or a Hispanic female that worked for an airline car rental place or had something to do with children or a water company. An Asian female doctor, a white male official that's involved with the cyber judges, senator, and the governor. Okay, so somebody do your job. Some people say, hey, whatever they got to do, they got to do. Your boundaries are stronger by the day. Something is going to play out on July 10th. If it don't play out, somebody between now and July 10th is very crucial. Some of these people that were part of this final plan, something about some lake, a pond, and these officials, they have very low self-esteem. These are not people that you can be like, hey, you are doing great. You are, this person, like, that's not enough for them. Somebody, a mother figure, could have had ties with this judge and senator who they end up finding out that they were going to do the cyber crimes. Keep these people on block. This is like 3 girls, 3 female, 3 women or something like that. That false reports and documentation. Also someone who was pretending to be like a friend or something like that. They could have been pregnant with like triplet girls or some shit like that. They had low self-esteem. They work with these people to do cyber stuff, but they also work with people so they can get medical care and stay in a home. They feel or felt that making you wait or pushing you away will make you want them more or need their help. So these are people that was trying to do this. College, high school, or something like that. Somebody just could I guess not believe in going after that. Somebody cleanse your energy. Glands. So somebody could have been trying to tell somebody about your glands. So somebody, you could be somebody's going over some medical reports. And whatever it is that they're going over these medical reports, what they're figuring out is like, she's not lying. Because somebody looked over some reports, like I said, there's certain parts of your organs or your glands. If some of your glands have nodules or you get blockages and stuff like that, and you're not getting care, like for me, like I know for a fact I have a fucking malpractice all the way. You do not delay certain things that whether it shows benign or malignant, and they're supposed to keep up with it every 4 months, not every year. And with it, especially if it's your thyroid, is if your adrenal glands, pineal glands, is certain glands that if they're not treated, it can mimic certain mental disorders. You end up with anxiety, major depression. You can end up with mood swings and stuff like that because what? Either your weight is going to go up and down. You'll either be very, very sick or you'll just be very, very fatigued. You will end up having very brittle nails, dry skin. Me, sometimes it'll be my lips. Sometimes it'll be my hair. Sometimes my nails will be healthy. Sometimes my nails will crack and break randomly, or you'll start, if it's not going to be up here in your nails, you'll show it in your skin, it'll show in your toenails. Like if you was with an Asian provider or Asian doctor could sit there and look at you and be like, hey, have you looked at this before? Most of the time they can tell you by, if you stick out your tongue, they can tell you by your tongue exactly which organs is shutting down. They can tell by which glands, because the tongue do hold certain things as well. Sometimes it can be your skin if you're doing face mapping, but most of the time they can do it by your tongue. They can see it by through here, because here it's like if they were sitting there doing, they'd be like, okay, when was the last time that was this checked? They don't have to do too much physical touching. And with them seeing that, they'll know how long have you had this problem. And if you sit there and tell them, hey, well, they first noticed this in 2015 or 2016. So they haven't did anything. Did they give you the Synthroid? Did they give you this? Did they give you Dimet? Did they give you this medicine? And if you end up telling them no, at that point, it's going to be like, okay, well, can I get a list of your medical records? And they're going to find out why these doctors didn't do this shit. They already know you got a medical malpractice. It's a doctor right now that they don't want to fucking touch you, because it's like, hold on, before I even do anything and put my notes in this shit, what the hell y'all had going on? And somebody know once they sign off on something, they're going to be held accountable, guilty by associating right along with these people. So somebody had no choice. It's a few people had no choice but to give it up, because it's like, shit, if once they file this fucking report, it's a report. Ain't no going back and forth about this, because it was false reports, documentations done. But your glands can mimic certain mental disorders, and you don't have the mental disorder. It just means your organs or your glands is not cleansed, and they're not giving you the proper cleanse to be able to fucking do this shit. Sometimes if you find yourself with what you call it, sore throat, strep throat a lot, things like that, and then you always get swollen tonsils and shit like that, and they're not trying to remove your adenoids or your tonsils and stuff like that, just to see, hey, is there a possibility for this? Like, it's certain things that they could do and they didn't do it. There you go. Somebody could know that. Using county funds to fund these people to do this, okay? For somebody, they wanted to keep somebody quiet because somebody could be trying to go to school. It's like, well, shit, if you pay for my school and do this for me, then I'll be quiet. Clairaudient. Something about stuck blood flow. Jaw problem. Warning imbalance, negative energy. Somebody talking really bad. Someone could be dealing with an ear infection. Headaches, neck problems. If it's on the right side, good luck, frequency change, higher power, good fortune, Leviticus. Somebody need to look into Leviticus. Also, somebody could read Samuel, a female police officer watching and cloaking their energy. This is also somebody else that's been false reporting and have very low self-esteem, okay? This is also someone that don't have boundaries. This female police that's watching and cloaking their energy, that's making false reports, they're watching them. Could be Hispanic female, front desk, administration. So they could be work for the police station, but they do the front desk. So they must be on desk duty or something like that, but they still watching. A movie producer. Somebody name could be Samuel. A male from telehealth that runs a clinic who was paid by these state funds. This is somebody that also played along with this gaslighting situation. I feel like this person is going to be like, in order to clear themselves from this situation, for somebody, you're going to have somebody that's going to, like, you're going to have people individually want to compensate just to get the fuck out of this shit, because it's like, shit, I'd rather pay my dues and get the fuck on from this shit, and that just leaves them a chance to testify against them so they can still keep practicing. But for some of these other people, even if they trying to block, I feel like somebody is no longer going to be blocking the mail. I feel like if it's something with the mail type of situation, they're going to catch every single person that's going to try to do it. From they watching the post office workers, and they watching people from your residential real estate people. They're watching them. They're watching whoever is watching your mailbox, and they're watching how somebody who's getting your mail. It's something about something is put on a particular mail, and they putting something fake in there. So like, say if somebody get ready to go cash a check or see a check or something like that, it's going to keep bouncing. So they're going to make it seem like it's an illusion for them to do it, but they're going to freeze their account. But it's also going to leave a residue on these people's hand where it's going to be like, are you sure it's something that it's like something that's meant to last on someone's hand for like 6 days So even if they got acrylic nails or certain shit like that, it's something that's going to be on the person that clearly somebody going to do something with a light or something, and it's going to show that the person has been the one stealing something or been participating. So there's a lot of people, if it's something about mail or something like that, they're doing something, but something is going to come to you physically, directly. I don't know if you're going to run into somebody, if they're going to be coming to you, something like that. But whatever it is, I'm feeling like it ain't going to be no motherfucking blockages for somebody. You're not going to be dealing with females, okay? They're making that very clear. A jealous, envious, petty female that keeps trying to do certain things. Somebody, you're in luck, okay? Somebody keeps trying to know, is going to know that they fuck up, that because something about a test is going to have to be done, and somebody, you don't got shit that this group of females is catching from whoever it is, from some veterans, real estate people, or some males. These people have something and you don't have it. Okay? Also, I'm hearing that song by Maya. Somebody's name could be Maya. I'm hearing ghetto superstar. That's what you are. Shit, you could be ghetto or whatever, but you can still go ahead and still make your money, though. Genuine person, rare and once in a lifetime. Somebody is realizing you're a once in a lifetime type of person that you'll come past. This is people, somebody you're going to realize you have family people that was very jealous. Somebody was trying to steal your money. It's something about millions. These people wanted a piece of the pie. These were people wanted a piece of the pie. They wanted to be moving on up like they was the goddamn Joneses or the Johnsons. Some veterans and active duty people. .304 female that's dark skinned. Hispanic dark skinned female who has children, no prior education, just an informant and a scammer. So whoever this female that's an informant and a scammer, I feel like these people are going to find out somebody they could have did arson before. They're going to find out that she's an informant. So if she's still hanging out in the streets with certain people, I feel like these people that's in the streets is watching this female and who they snitching to. Somebody was like, they got pictures and evidence of a female that's Hispanic and they're 304. They got pictures and evidence that they snitching. They just don't know what they snitching about. This is also people trying to keep out or keep away from you that you're a missing child. On a high note, you're very cutthroat. Game recognized game. A female sent that person your way to try to set your home on fire. Overstimulated by people and energy. That's why I stay the fuck away. A Hispanic female from a law, but they could be light skinned. They could have been trying to do something to recover their income or saw something as a business opportunity. That's why they got a lot of people on lockdown right now. A black female who owns a daycare. They could have been on a hunt for this person because they could have known something about you being missing. Or they found out and then they tried to pay them and they went back to like California or something like that. This is a one-sided situation. That situation, you're single. Something about Ravens. You could be seeing Ravens or somebody could be a Ravens fan. A copycat. Someone wants to be you so bad. All Hispanic law firms, real estates are tapped. Their phones are tapped personally, physically, and anything that they're buying at particular stores. So they're watching them. These are people that are doing physical abuse or paying people to do certain things. Stay positive no matter what. These are also people trying to do nuclear warfare or medicine towards you. So trying to poison. Whoever this is, it's like somebody trying to, whoever is part of this all Hispanic law firm, real estate and stuff like that. These are females that used to get NDAs. Sincere, Roxanne. They said you used to have plenty NDAs back in the day, so please hush. Somebody from the dead. Somebody could have ties to Washington. I'm here. I remember when you was in the back of cabs giving people head. Ooh. Somebody, that's a message. Hispanic light-skinned wife cheating on their husband and they paying for it to get some voodoo work done. A Hispanic female that's in the medical field paid participants and providers cyber crimes to harass somebody. They paid some people to poison too. But from somebody, they could have poisoned a particular food and somebody died. So somebody need to figure out around the time somebody got poisoned or somebody died, get that toxicology, especially if it was like, well, you know, a family is reported that they went to a particular restaurant. Spiritual connections, also people from Oregon. So this provider could have paid for people from Oregon to hack the phone, tap phones. They're hacking theirs, make them stand on what they said. Federal government. We leave it at that. Personal injury. Spiritual practitioner, man, Hispanic, dark-skinned friends, and deputy. Property, real estate property, residential property, a beauty salon, stockbroker, and a clinic. A celebrity and an influencer, Uber, Lyft, and Shipped. Ryan Leslie, Austin, Texas. Keep moving forward. Something about this week. An artist. So they could be going after a music artist or somebody in the industry this week. All right, y'all.